Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to start this lesson off by giving all the praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Honors to all the brothers who are firmly preaching the word in sincerity and in faith. Shalom to the sincere Akwath, and Shalom to the scattered Israelites who are amongst these heathen nations and look like these heathens. Now, this is going to be a quick lesson based on this article in regards to an electrical fire in Montgomery County. So through the Spirit, I'm going to read this article, get some precepts, and Lord's will, you're edified. It says 24 people forced out of their homes due to electrical fire in Montgomery County. It says 24 people have been displaced after a fire ripped through homes in Norristown on Wednesday afternoon, according to officials. An electrical fire broke out in the rear alley behind two homes afternoon on May 13th on the 900 block of West Erie Street, officials said. The Norristown fire chief told NBC The Norristown fire chief told NBC 10 that a tree fell onto wires, which is what led to the fire. Firefighters on scene had to wait for PECO to turn off the electrics before crews could put the fire out, the chief said. At least 24 people are now displaced as neighbors wait for PECO to restore power, and two homes have been marked as unlivable after the blaze. The American Red Cross opened a reception center that was converted into a shelter overnight to help impacted residents located at Blockson Middle School on West Marshall Street in Norristown. Yeah, some more fiery judgment. Psalms 9:16. The Lord Yahweh is known by the judgment which he executeth. The wicked is snared in the work of his own hands. Higgaion Selah. Yeah, and this fire was judgment from the Lord. It resulted in power outages. It resulted in two homes being unlivable. And it resulted in people being displaced and having to stay in a shelter until the power can come back on. At least for the people who still have a home. Isaiah 29:6. Thou shalt be visited of the Lord Yahweh of hosts with thunder, and with earthquake, and great noise, with storm and tempest, and the flame of devouring fire. And there's been a lot of fires happening lately. Brush fires, house fires, apartment complex fires. These fires are definitely becoming more frequent. And these fires are signs of the Lord visiting this world which he made and bringing judgment upon these wicked people with whom he is angry with every day, according to Psalm 7 and 11. 2 Ezra 8:50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. And nobody is more proud than these Babylonians, these wicked Americans. The United States of America is the most wicked place on the planet. And that's why the Lord's wrath is being poured out upon this place. And will continue to be poured out upon this place and upon these wicked people. Have the definition of great miseries here. It says great miseries refer to profound, extreme suffering, wretchedness, or severe distress, often caused by intense pain, poverty, misfortune, or deep unhappiness. And that's what these wicked Babylonians, these wicked Americans are feeling. Deep unhappiness. And they're experiencing a lot of quote unquote misfortune, which is really just them being judged by the Lord for their wickedness. It says it encompasses both acute mental or physical agony and long-term unbearable situations that severely impact quality of life. And that's what we're seeing. As the Lord brings more judgment upon this place, people are struggling more. Struggling physically, mentally, emotionally, financially. And they don't even really understand why it's happening. See, those of us of the hopeful elect who have been blessed with the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of these scriptures, we understand that this is all part of the Lord's program. This is all part of his plan. The economy suffering, all these businesses shutting down, people losing their jobs left and right, people's houses burning down, all these storms and tempests, causing flooding and trees falling onto people's homes, and the power outages and the hailstorms and the tornadoes, and just all the chaos that's happening. People are struggling to, see the bright side of anything. Because for these wicked people, there is no bright side. Only constant judgment and misery and sorrow. Isaiah 48:22, there is no peace, saith the Lord Yahweh unto the wicked. And that's right. These wicked people are not going to experience peace. They're going to continue to experience many great miseries and sorrow and heaviness as the Lord continues to send his judgments upon them. And the men of the Lord are still warning these people and telling them that all of this stuff is happening because of their wickedness. Telling these wicked people, like, hey, you're getting punished by the Lord for the wickedness that you continue to do, because you have this mindset of, you can do whatever you want to do. You only live once. All of that wickedness. So you people are out here constantly provoking the Lord unto wrath. And now the Lord is visiting you. And he's going to continue to bring death and destruction and chaos and misery upon these wicked people. That's what's going to be taking place in these last days. These wicked people are going to suffer. The Lord is going to continue to put them through the ringer, so to speak. And they deserve every bit of it for continuing to anger the Lord. These people, they know that what they're doing is wrong, but they don't care because they believe that they're not going to get punished for it. Even though every day the Lord gives examples of him punishing wicked people, wicked men, wicked women, and wicked children, because the Lord is no respecter of persons. See, those of us of the hopeful elect, we're going to continue to fear the Lord, and we're going to continue to watch and be circumspect and read and stay prayed up and follow the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of our ability, in hopes that we've been chosen from the foundation of the world to endure unto the end and be saved. Well, but with that, I'm going to wrap it up here. In closing, I want to give all the praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakudash, the one of Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, for putting the spirit on me to do this lesson. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Honors to all the brothers who are fervently preaching the word in sincerity and in faith. Shalom to all the sincere Akwath. Shalom to the scattered Israelites who are amongst these heathen nations and look like these heathens. Hope you all stay strong, stay safe, stay fervent, stay circumspect, stay prayed up. Adawan Ratazah. Till next time, Shalom.